So that leads us on to our final part, the pulley wheel. These are the dimensions of the part here. If you would like to model this yourself, please feel free to do so. Aside from that, I will now have a go at modeling this part myself. So let's jump into Fusion, and first of all, let's click Save. Let's title this Pulley Wheel, and make sure it's in the correct location under our project folder. Hit Save. And let's start a sketch, and we're going to do this on the same plane that we drew the pin on. That's the correct orientation. So that's the YZ plane. Select that one. And from here, the first thing I'm going to do is put in a construction line, and this is going to be our axis of revolution. So just like the pin, we're going to revolve this part. We're just going to draw a profile and revolve that around the line I'm about to draw in now. I want that to be a construction line. Just going to put in a dimension there of 40 mil. Lower that dimension down there, and the construction lines off. All right, let's work from the top because that's quite easy then. So we've got a rectangle up here. It's got a width of 20 and a thickness of 3. Put that in the right position. So I'm going to constrain that vertically to the origin, and I'm going to put in a dimension there from the top corner point to the origin. And as per the drawing, that's 30 mil. Looking good. Let's continue with the rectangle tool then. I'm going to snap on anywhere on this line now. Put in the width here, which is 2 mil, and the length here, which is 18 minus 3, that's 15. Okay, and now we can only move it across like this. Let's go ahead and let's put in a horizontal constraint. On the center point of this line, hold down Shift, select that. There we go. And I want to constrain it horizontally with the midpoint, of this line. So everything there should be fully constrained. Got a red padlock. Okay, good so far. Move that dimension out of the way. And from here, let's use the line tool. I'm going to start from this corner point. I'm going to come down here roughly. I'm just going to put in the rough geometries like so, something like that. And then we'll tidy those up. So let's go with the vertical constraint. I'm going to select this point to this point. I'm going to go ahead and dimension from this point to here. In the drawing, we're given that dimension as 24. And then this point to the top corner point, we're given that dimension as 26. Okay, looking good. I want to put in an equal constraint between this line and this line here. They are the same height. And we just need to put in a vertical constraint between the origin and this point here. And there we have our profile. One more detail to add, and that is the arc down here. So to do that, I'm going to use the circle tool, press C on the keyboard, snap to the midpoint of that line. I'm going to bring that out by, so I've got a radius of 1, so diameter of 2. Okay, that's good. So we've got one profile here, one here, and one here. That's fully constrained. We've got our axis of revolution here. Let's finish the sketch. Go into solid, hit the revolve tool. And then from here, select our profiles. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, we just want those 3. And under the axis, let's select our construction line here. Let's just have a quick look at that preview. That's looking good. That's what we're after. Okay, nice. Full 360 degrees. Direction one side. And operation new body. Okay. Okay, just one more feature to add, which is the holes around this face here. So let's press C on the keyboard. I'm going to select this face here to draw those holes on. Start with the circle tool. And let's input the pitch circle diameter, which we're giving in the drawing as 41 mil. I'm going to make that a construction line. Okay, click once. Turn off the construction line. And then we'll stay in the circle tool. I'm going to draw in a circle here with a diameter of 3 mil. I want to use the vertical constraint, center point of the circle to the origin. That's now fully constrained. Now we can go into the create tools, circular pattern, drag around our circles, and the center point, that will be the origin. Quantity, we've got 3 plus 3, that's 6. Okay, that's looking good. Let's finish the sketch there. Come into solid, extrude, profiles. Let's select these 3 and these 3. It needs to be a cutting operation, so I'm going to move the arrow across. And in terms of the distance, I'm just going to select all. That will cut only the material in that extrusion's direction. The preview looks good. Let's press OK. There we have our completed pulley wheel. Go ahead and add an appearance to that. A on the keyboard. And this one, I'm going to go for a paint glossy, enamel glossy green. Drag that over the existing one, replace that. There we have our complete part. Yep, I hope that was okay. You were able to follow along okay. And again, if you did that yourself, a big well done. And now we're about to move on to assembling these parts together. So I'll see you in the next lecture.